So I'd like to share with you the amazing one rope trick. I know, I got 2 pieces of rope, but I use it as a comparison. See, this is like my limited imagination of what it is to follow Jesus as compared to his imagination of me following him. His imagination is much greater than mine and what I can imagine. So that's why even at the very, very beginning, Jesus says, look, I'm going to come down and become man and I'll walk among them. And that's what he did. Jesus walked among us, actually to have followers, to see what it is that how God is with his people. Jesus said, if you've seen me, you've seen the Father. We're one. And that's pretty cool. So he raises people from the dead, lets blind people see, does a ton of cool things, and we, the world, hang him on a cross. There's a lot to that story. But what he did on that cross was he bore the sins of the entire world and all of humanity. Because he was God, he was able to remove all sins from humanity in this entire world and put it away. He's truly God and truly man. And in doing that, he says, look, my relationship with you is now not based upon what you've done, but what I've done. And he makes us whole. This can be hard to imagine. You can imagine, well, is that really all sins? Aren't there some sins that he couldn't pay for, that are still stuck there that we have to deal with? And Jesus says, look, you don't get it. Because I'm truly God, I'm truly man. My death on the cross paid for everything, once and for all. That can be hard to imagine. It really can. Especially if you imagine, how could that be? How could he actually do that? Well, you see, Jesus became man, but at the same time, he was truly God. He was truly infinite. He had no beginning, no middle, or end. He created this whole thing. He became part of this thing. So the same power that created life on this planet is the same power that lifted Jesus up again from the dead, which was his own power, which is really, really hard to imagine. But I know it's true. I also know this is true, that every day he calls me to follow him. He says, be with me. And when I say, but Jesus, I don't know if I can. I still got this, and this in my life. He says, it's already put away. It's already done. And we are already one. Wow. And so I can imagine that following Jesus is a continuation of being one with him now, even on this earth and when we go into his true heavenly kingdom. Amazing. Every tear dried, no more sorrow, but also goodness and just being in his presence. And that's what I have to share with you today. I hope that helps with your imagination. Maybe just a little bit. All right, love you guys. See ya.